Good afternoon, Dutch bike blogger here. With a little obstruction. I'm not sure why you do this like this. Let's jump over it. Little early from work, going home. It's a very nice weather, it's sunny. And I decided it was time to try not to wear my jacket. So I'm traveling in only a t-shirt and some pants and of course shoes. Should be okay. And when that's okay, I will stop and put my jacket on again. So no jacket scratching against the back of my camera, which is something nice. And so far so good, I can tell you. Looks like I'm the only one who's wearing a t-shirt, which is quite logical, I have to say. Well, weekend has started. Friday afternoon. Oh, that's closed. That's not something I can go through. Well, let's make a turnaround again. Well, let's turn around. Not again. I just made my first turnaround. Well, I could leave early, so that's not a punishment with this nice weather. Not sure how warm it is, but it feels nice. It does not feel cold at all. Try and go through here. Probably the best option because there's somebody walking his dog and it's quite busy, I think. Well, that went well. The dog was not on a leash, by the way. Should have been. Also get some traffic from the other side. Bikes. But it looks like it's wide enough to go there. one without a leash. People look at the rules of Groningen. This is not a area where you can walk your dog without a leash. That's only possible when you go to the Paddenpoelsterbrug, and then on this side, then it's a zone where a dog can walk without a leash. Free running zone, or whatever it's called. But this part is actually a big no-no. But people do their best to keep their dogs to themselves and let me by, so I'm not complaining too much, but just saying. Well, good choice not to wear my jacket, because it is of course getting warm. I do have my backpack on, so that does make it quite a lot warmer on the back. But with bare arms, really good to do it, I think. I'm thinking to myself, should I make a longer journey or should I take a short one? I have not decided yet. You gotta ring your bell. I know I'm not a good singer, I'm sorry. Me so sorry. And another bike is coming towards me. Nice weather, people run out of their homes, get their bikes and go cycling. Which of course is a good idea to do. Oh, cyclists make a turn to my right and here's her left. Let's see if I can go here without incidents or traffic from the opposite direction, because this path is a lot smaller than the other one I was on. Keep both hands on the wheel. The handlebars. Every time I say wheel, I don't have actually a wheel or the rounded device where I'm steering with. No, it's the handlebars. By the way, it would be incredibly cool to have a bike with a car steering wheel on it. Probably undrivable. It would be a nice feature, wouldn't it? Also a totally unnecessary feature, but would look cool. Actually quite easy to do. A steering wheel of a car is held into place with a center nut with some splines on it that it doesn't turn around on the axle. You could actually convert that to putting it on a bike. By the way, did use this morning my bike computer. Did not work at all due to the cold. It's minus 2 or so Celsius, which is way too cold to operate with a battery. But now it's a little bit warmer, and I tested it in lunch break. The bike computer does work again. How's that possible? Well, it just does. Going 18 kilometers an hour, or 19 now, according to this thing. I don't know if it's real time, but it is what it is. Gloves and a winter jacket. Somebody coming from the other side yet just passed me, so it's perfectly okay to do so. Fight Club. Big guy fighting a little girl. You're a hero. No, just training, of course. Nothing serious. Still don't know if I go for the long ride or not. I have to say, in the shadow it does feel a little bit colder. Really colder. What the heck, go for the longer ride. A little bit uphill because I'm going over a big bridge now. At least that's the plan. Taking the first to the right. And now uphill from here, and it's nice in the sun, I can tell you. I have to stop for a bit to show you this building from here. Not done that yet. Big crane, not in operation, well, operating of course. Really nice building, green on that side, a little white on that one, that part. Some bikes were driving by, so I had to stop. Let's pan around. And we are good to go again. Bike in front of me struggling to get up this bridge, this inclinement. Not sure how many degrees it is, but when you don't step on the pedals or you have a bike with a big gear, it's not gonna happen. km/h an hour up this bridge. Always surprised me how fast I'm going and how fast it's indicated. 19 kilometers an hour. Wowie. Rolling down the hill without moving my legs. At least that's the plan. Should get a very stable picture in at the moment, as I'm not moving my legs and my body moving from left to right, just rolling. And as you can see the shadow, but my legs are not working, at least not pedaling. They are working, of course, but what I will do, I will drive through the Hornbach. Not that I need something, but just have a look there. Stopping for the red traffic light. We do have a green light. Let's go over here. Right to me, all ships in the water, woonschepen, people who live with their whole belongings on the water. These are not ships that are moved regularly or not at all. Just that you live on the water. What an idiot. Bump now on a concrete bike lane, quite okay. Done the seams quite nicely, not too bumpy. I had bike lanes that were much worse. Somebody on skates in front of me. Nice weather for it. He does have protection on his knees and looks like hands or wrists actually. Let's have a look where I can cross the road in a safe manner. Also known of not going to be hit by traffic, which would be a real Disappointing the start of the weekend. Well, that did go quite well. Let's see where I'm able to park my bike. Well, that was a visit at the Hornbach. Let's continue through here. Well, didn't buy anything. I did get a question. I had my camera on my chest, of course, switched off and tilted back. I got a question that they asked me if the camera was on. Still went inside with the harness in the camera. So I opted to take out the camera, put it in my bag to get taken away all the confusion. Hence, you are not allowed to film inside the Hornbach, which of course is quite normal. And of course not a problem. When I wanted to film inside, I should have asked permission and of course not get it. But that's okay. Everybody knows how a store looks from the inside. It's just your basic home improvement store. Fun fact, the moon is already visible at 2 o'clock. See if you can line up my bike the right way, you can see it. Let's try to figure it out and a nice viewpoint in. It should be doing it. Let me have a look. In the distance, a tree, a moon. Just when you look over the top of the brown boat, over the middle top, and then look up, and you can see it. Well, already in Zuidwolde, gemeente Bedum. Zuidwolde is very close to Groningen, as you probably have noticed by now. Been here before with my 360 camera. See links in the description box. Still wearing only my t-shirt and a pair of pants. And shoes. It's all very nice to go here and make a little bit longer drive. I have no clue, I can tell you where everything goes, so I have to figure it out. straight. Let's have a look where I will end up. I can always turn around. Or hopefully the next bridge I can drive on the other side. Looks like the nearest bridge is not that near. Looks like the closest bridge will be far away. And I can see in the distance a bridge, but doesn't look like a bridge for bikes. Oh dear. Not sure where that bang was. And this is already Zuidwolde. Oh, some nice pavement here, but not really. OMG. Looks nice, drives like shit. Slow down, otherwise you will kill your bike. Oh dear, the bad pavement here. Kinderkopjes. Cobblestones. Oh dear God. Wouldn't want to drive here with a race bike with skinny tires. Would be a real nightmare. Or a nightmare with my 1.5 inch tire, so Christ. Shouldn't be going on too long because it's not something I like very much. Figure out how to get to the other side of the water. Not sure that's going to happen very soon. Otherwise I have to turn around. Oh crap. No bridge in view for a while. Maybe obstructed by trees, but this is madness. I did not plug in my bike computer, but maybe only a good thing. It would have been rattling off the handlebars. Oh man. Well, it was not planned like this. The whole trip was not planned, it just sprung to mind to do so, but I do have some spare batteries with me, so that should be okay. Almost reached a main road. What I'm going to do is take a right turn and then try to get to the other side of the channel again. Not sure how that goes, but that's what the plan is. Gee. Oh, much nicer. Much nicer. Looks like I can go here, and I think this did the trick to get to the other side. Camera's still rolling, that's good. Well, turning back on a better pavement than I did before, because this is much more flat. Well, return to home, or go home finally. Little headwind, by the way. By the way, the Hornbach has for sale very much nice things. You only have to get a use for it. So a nice tool storage box, aluminum, just 17 euros. And again, I couldn't fit all my tools in there, but you also could use it for some other purpose. Well, okay, my bike a big shakedown, a big shakedown. Don't do that again. Would have been a good test for my bike light, by the way, my new bike light I tested. Would have been an awesome test. Let's click the bike computer on again. Switch it on, of course. Well, steep incline to the road. Well, driving back to the other side of the water. I think this boat is deep, but not sure. Have a look at the map, please. Sun in my face and the headwind. What's the time? 2:30. Normally we've been free in 30 minutes. So, and now I'm driving here. still the only one driving in a t-shirt. But it's actually not cold, it's warm. Funny. And many people are out and about. Nice weather. Nice ship at 2 o'clock, by the way. Probably a chalk or something. Now I know why this road was much more busy when I drove on the other side than this one, because it's much smoother. I do have to say I wouldn't want to drive here in darkness or in icy, snowy conditions. Probably this road will not be swept or swept or swooped. The sweep, swoop, swoop, so swooped probably. I don't know. You be the judge. One thing I know, I have to push on the pedals to get forward. But like I said, wind from the front. Well, I did record the whole bike ride, but not the whole route, on the computer, the bike computer, because I actually did not install it when I left Hornbach. .2 kilometers. I can add 3, maybe more. Let's go driving here. Seems the easy way. Well, like I said, watch the link in my description box for the 360 movie I made when I was in summertime here with my 360-degree camera. Also watch the same route, although I did only get to the bridge I just passed and then turned back. And now I went a little bit further. Seems legit, doesn't it? Let's go over this smaller lane, probably the access lane for the people who live in the boats here. So I have to take into account that at any minute somebody can step out of their home on this lane. This is something Google Street View definitely. Why should they? By the way, when you use Google Street View and there is not a face that is blurred, and that doesn't have to be yours, you can ask them to blur it anyway. That seems a little bit tight here. Goedemiddag.
Ja. Loopt dood hoor.
Loop dood. Oh, dan ga je gelijk omdraaien. Want dan, ik dacht dat ik er wel langs komen. Niet. Nou, dat scheelt me weer een paar meter. Ik heb niet goed opgelet denk ik aan het begin. Maar schattig hondje. Nou, fijne dag nog. Dank u. Well, I was told by the boat owner that this is a dead end, so let's turn around. See everything from the other side. Nice little doggy, by the way. I was pruning his tree. Well, sometimes you have to do that, because otherwise the tree will get too big. Also something you won't drive around when it's snowing. Nightmare. Well, go to the main road again. Left is where I came from, so turn right. And just continue. Camera just working just fine. And then I'm going to get onto some signs which says end of Zuidwolde. It's the end of Zuidwolde and I can go 60 now. It's not really a road where you want to drive 60, but you could when you were in the car. Definitely not advisable. Way, no way. Well, first day of the year that I'm driving in a t-shirt. And it's not even cold. Wrong way. Go over the road and then to the right. Not sure why, but that's how it's laid out here. Effectively making this a dual bike lane. Which when you live here and drive a car, you know, you get out of a cul-de-sac, you know that you have to look both ways. When you're not familiar here, you tend to look one way and forgot the bike from the other side, which can ruin the bike rider's day. Not sure how much juice there is in my battery, so let's go home from here. When I can find the exit, of course. The next issue always when you drive here, how do you get out of Bayern? Can be somewhat tricky sometimes. But let's go straight for a while and then see. don't think I'm actually on the right direction. Street name, let's have a look. Bunnemaheerd. Doesn't ring a bell. See where this is going to end up. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to drive here. But I don't see any bike lanes over here, so should be okay. En otherwise is het een big schroefje U. En een schroefje in Dutch is in English is a screw. Well, I could go here, but it's just going straight again. Well, looks like I'm on somewhat familiar territory. taking it left here. It's a bike lane slash pedestrian way, walkway. Sharing the space. Well, nice start of the weekend. Still not really the feeling that it's Friday, but it is. So weekend has started. Gerrit Krolbrug on the Korreweg and almost home. Well, still the camera which is rolling, which is always nice. Already used this battery for the drive from home to work this morning. Did not charge it, so great thing that it's still working. Phew. Well, who would have thought that I would ended up in Zuidwolde today? Not me. We're almost home. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Also click on the bell button for notifications. Check out my description box for links and description for videos. And of course enjoy your day. And we'll see you next time. And be safe out there.